This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Almost ready to get going. Nitin Kamboj is going to start proceedings. Shake, rattle and roll. Here's the Super Fives. Live from Portugal, the first one ties up the rock. Amir Zaib out there from Brisbane. But right now, we are going to have our first boundary of the day. It's lifted up and over the top. So a little bit of width from Kamboj, and the result's 4 runs. But this is a fraction short, and Zaib's all over it. Maximo! Our first 6 of the Super Fives. It's a very good shot from Zaib. Now, something similar again. That's going to rattle the fence. Maximo, back-to-back. Kamboj just can't quite get his length right. And that'll disappear. He's a big man. Here he goes in over 2. Edge and gone. Right in the webbing of Goliath. And so Amandeep has to go early. Goliath was moving the right way. Wasn't able to get off his feet, but got the glove in the right spot. And it just lodged in that webbing between the thumb and the forefinger, and it's an immediate strike from Karanbir Singh. This is nice and shape though from Shahzad, who'll get this through the offside and get the boundary. Another outswinger. This one is hit very well, so I'm liking what I'm seeing from Shahzad. Here he goes, back-to-back boundaries. Zaib slices this away. That's going to be another boundary. Kamboj coming back to bowl, and he gets absolutely pounded through extra cover. 4 carreras. And now goes straight. This is as straight as it could possibly be. And it's going to end up going all the way. Maximo. The placement was there. Maybe not quite the timing, but still I like where he's trying to hit this. He gives himself more margin for error. Well, this is more on the stumps, and it's going to be adios pelota. Maximo! Now, this is on more of a middle length, and that's going to get away from the fielder. Oh, he's dropped it. Wowee. Right, in the air, Zaib has mishit this. This really should be out. It's going to be caught. Zaid Naqvi into the side and into the action. Comes in, quick to move from long on. And so a start for the Rock, but he'll have to go for 36. And Marlowe have that partnership broken, 67 for 2. Anyway, Shahzad, been a little bit quiet lately, hasn't had too much of the strike, but he uppercuts that one for 6. Maximo! Good battle this. Naqvi versus Shahzad. Shahzad wants to go over mid-on, he hasn't got it. He'll be out. And well, the slight issues of yesterday coming back to haunt Shahzad here. I mentioned against good teams it won't be so easy to take balls from outside the off stump and put it over the leg side. And although he gets a piece of it, he doesn't get the whole thing. Naqvi has his first wicket in the series. Now, little back cut here, and it won't be fielded. Just bounced a bit more than the fielder realised, I think, at the last moment. All right, full toss in the air and flying out of the ground. Maximo onto the roof. It's full toss. I don't think it's quite high enough to be waist high or above, but Imran Khan will get his first 6. Here's the 8th over, and Zaid Naqvi's coming back. Goes full, but slightly too full. You can see the small margins for error there. Tipped York is not far off, but low full toss. So far, 40 off the second half if you go 4 and 4, but that's going to help as Sawa lifts this up and out of the ground. Maximo! I like this shot from Sawa. And now he's bowled. So Karanbir works over Sawa. Went full and wide then with the pace-off delivery. Gets it 4 at the stumps, and Sawa is not quite able to find the consistency he would have liked in his innings. He'll go for 13 off 10. And Marlowe lose a 4th wicket. With an over and a half remaining, they're 110 for 4. It's a bit more of this one, but it's straight to the fielder and well held out there. So Verma didn't have to go too far to hold on to it. He does, and Saini has the fairly impressive figures of 2 for 9 here in the Super 5s match 1. And the score 115 for 5 off the 10 overs. $116 on the board here. Marlow, the defending champions, they put that on the board in 10 overs after being sent in by the gambler skipper Kuldeep Golia. So 117 to win. And of course, a bonus point is in play here in the Super 5s. This is day 18 of this series, which is also Super 5 day 1. Assad Mahmood to get us going with his left arm wobblers. And it could be a wicket first up. It's hanging in the air and it's been dropped. Well, just remember that, because Naqvi could have been gone for a royal duck. Down the ground, and that time he won't be so lucky. So Naqvi's going to go, and so that drop doesn't really cost them anything at all. Assad Mahmood gets the Italian international before he can hatch, and Gamblers lose an early one. It's 2 for 1. Ankush Kumar gets the 3 spot. He wastes no time going after it. This is over the rope. Maximo! Just a fraction shorter that time. And over it goes. They jump. They'd love to double down. This is lifted up. Golia doesn't really time it though. But fortunately for him, the mid-on was up in the circles. They'd run away for 4. This time he works it away into the gap. That's going to be 4. Golia takes a bit of a risk there. He knows he's hitting it probably catchable height to an infielder. Hopes he gets the gap, but he does. Let's have a hard time getting him away. But this one is probably in the slot. And bang! Into the camera tower. Maximo! Well, that one was just slightly over-pitched or under-pitched, depending on how you want to look at it. Slower ball, thick edge, and gone. So Mian Shahid does the trick. What a bit of captaincy to bring himself on in a pressure situation. He just noticed that pace off the ball seemed to be working. Backed himself to do the job. This one's a better line, up in the air and gone. So 2 wickets to Mian Shahid. And Karanbir goes for a duck. Can you believe your eyes, Mian? If you saw him coming on a Sunday afternoon in the park, you'd feel you could probably hit everything for 6. Grab a little something. This is actually going to go for 4. So I think it might have just grabbed a little bit of the glove on the way through. A little bit short. Darji gets on top of it. I think it's gone all the way as well. Maximo! I don't count them out just yet. They're another team that's found a way to win in the big moments. Now this is in the air. Could this be another one? No, just gets over the top. Well, it's nervous moments all round. Darji just tries to lift it up over the long on and he succeeds, but only just. Later Terry. Well, that's going to be stumped off a wide. I'm pretty sure this is a wide, but I can tell you it's definitely stumped. Kumar with a wild swing, a premeditated bit of work, and I think he's got a feeling Shahid might have seen him coming. That's a pretty nice shot from Kokar. Well, can he be the guy to step up? They need about 15 and over at the moment. Now it goes down and smacks it. How about this? Over the fence, Maximo! Not even control of this. And he's going to be gone. So good field positioning there to have the 3rd back. It's a fraction short. Lift it up. And off the thick outside edge, it'll be taken. So Gondal with his first wicket. Marlow lose a 6 now. Kokar has made a bright start. And now carves this away. Going, and gone. Maximo! To have another go. And this time, pretty clever batting. I like this. Probably knew that Shahzad is going to go straighter there after he sliced him away over backward point. He has that idea, but this is poked up in the air. And that's going to be taken. Azim Sawa takes the catch, so Myson comes out and ices it in the ninth. He gives Amandeep a working over, but only after Kokar did put together a decent little cameo to get the Gamblers back in the picture. Who wants to be a hero? Oh, we love the Minimo, but Roshan, well, now has a chance to hit the stumps and cause a run out. Another chance to run out, and now they'll get a run. Well, how do you like this? Action at both ends. And he's bowled him. So Parkash gets castled. And Gondal gets full, gets straight, gets back to basics. Marlow, even though they didn't quite top their group, they have sent a strong message to the competition. First match of the Super Fives here. Parkash did face a wide in his first delivery, but the first legal one knocks over the stumps. Needs to be a 6 to keep the chase alive. And he's bowled as well. So it's going to be another golden duck, and Gondal's on a hat trick. And this contest is effectively over. Gamblers SC losing Cambodge, doing the right thing, trying to whack it down to the ground, but it'll be 93 for 8. So it's lifted up, and that will go over the fence. Well, nice shot by Saini. Too little too late, though. We'll bring up the 100 for Gamblers. Gondal to finish things off. Can he get a fourth? He won't. It'll just be worked down the ground. I think of coming back for 2. Probably worth a try, but it'll be run out. So 1 and done. Gamblers will finish 101 for 9. The margin of victory will be 15 runs. And Marlow, the defending champions and 4-time champions here in the European Cricket Series at the Santarém Cricket Ground, they will jump up to the top of the ladder here in the Super Fives.